Idén olyan szerencsés helyzetben lehetünk, hogy kilátogathatunk ide a Lipcsei Games Conventionre. Hát kíváncsi leszek, hogy mit fog nekünk ez a pár nap tartogatni meglepetéseképpen. Annyit elárulunk, hogy mivel Game Over játékok lesznek így a főszereplői ennek a rendezvénynek. De mit vársz?
Hát rengeteg játékot, persze a legnagyobb kiadókat, illetve fejlesztő stúdióknak a megjelenését, illetve nagyon kedves kiszolgálást és persze nagyon aranyos és szép lányokat, illetve amit már említettük, természetesen fogunk majd egy jó pár játéktesztet nyomni lehetőség szerint, illetve amiket játékokat ki lehet próbálni, azokat mindenképpen kipróbáljuk, illetve a prezentációkra megpróbálunk majd természetesen bejutni. Meglátjuk, hogy mi fog majd összejönni, de mindenképpen megpróbáljuk a maximumot kiadni magunkból.
Hát ideút egyébként egész fárasztó volt, többi 800 km vezetése után, kedves Krisztiánnak innen is gratulálunk. Ha jól tudom, akkor 5 pavilon lesz, mögöttük látható egy hatalmas nagy cucc. Az 5 pavilon rengeteg meglepetést fog tartogatni, csak hát bírjuk talpal, meg gerincel, meg hasonlókkal, de ígérjük nektek, hogy megpróbáljuk a lehetetlent, és ergo megnézzünk mindent, amit csak lehet a játékok terén. De ne is fecseréljük tovább a szót, én mátozom ebben a vízben, aztán bemegyünk szépen, és akkor megnézzük, hogy mi a helyzet mondjuk a Blizzarddal.
Immár 8. alkalommal rendezték meg a Games Convention-t a Lipcse melletti Leipziger messzében. Európa legnagyobb e-játék kiállítását évről évre egyre többen keresik fel. Ez ugyanúgy érvényes a látogatókra, mint a kiállítókra. A rendezvény kétarcú. Egyrészt ott vannak a játékstandok, ahol szinte az összes új vagy készülő félben lévő játékot ki lehet próbálni, gyönyörű hostesslányok, dübörgő zene, show-elemek, csodás díszletek között. A másik arc egy kis sziget a játéktengerben, a Business Center, ahol az üzletek köttetnek, ahol fejlesztők találhatnak kiadót maguknak, a kiadók pedig fejlesztőket. Mint egy kis piac, mindenki árulja a saját portékáját, csak itt a poligon a mértékegység. Itt zajlanak a privát sajtóvetítések is, a szerencsésebb újságírók be is juthatnak hozzájuk, és így információkat szerezhetnek első kézből a legújabb játékokról, maguktól a fejlesztőktől, kiadóktól. A sajtó akkreditált tagjai részt vehetnek egy úgynevezett 0. napon is. Ezen a napon minden pontosan ugyanúgy történik, mintha nyitva lenne a rendezvény, de látogató ilyenkor még nem teheti be a lábát, mindent a médiáért tesznek. Ez jó a kiállítóknak, mint egy nyilvános főpróba és kitűnő alkalom a sajtósoknak is, így mindent ki tudnak próbálni, amit csak szeretnének, tömeg és sorbanállás nélkül. Bár voltak újságírók szép számmal. Idén 3800 sajtós tette tiszteletét a Games Convention-on, 48 országból szemben a tavalyi 3395 médiással. Ez igen nagy szám, pláne ha hozzátesszük, nagy részük a 0. nap után szépen elszivárgott, a nyitó napon már csak elvétve találkozhatunk stábbal vagy fotóssal. Az idei GC minden várakozás felülmúlt, mind kiállítói, mind látogatói számmal. Következzenek a száraz adatok. Tavaly 503 kiállító volt, idén 547. 2007-ben 185 000 látogató volt a 4 nap alatt, idén 203 000-en váltottak jegyet. És amíg az előző évben elég volt 112 500 négyzetméternyi terület, idén már meghaladta a 115 000-et. Minden érv, szám a Games Convention Lipcsében maradásáról szól, és mégis egyesek azt gondolják, hogy a jövő évit már Kölnben látnák szívesen. Az ok egyszerű, megirigyelték a kiállítás népszerűségét, a bevételt és az idegenforgalmi turizmusból származó extra profitot. A legtöbb médium, köztük a Game Over stábja is kiáll Lipcse mellett, mi ott leszünk jövőre is. De kanyarodjunk vissza a rendezvényre. A legtitkolózóbb cég a kiállításon az Electronic Arts volt, ugyanis semmilyen kamerázási lehetőséget nem engedélyeztek a standjuknál. A leglazább kiállító egyértelmű, hogy a CD Projekt. Hogy egy csipetnyi Lengyelországot belevigyenek a hangulatba, elhozták országuk legnépszerűbb sörét és egyéb alkoholmentes itókáikat. A legkedvesebb játékunk furcsa mód a Mushroom Man volt. Ebben a játékban bizony van valami, vagy csak a producert kedveltük meg annyira, hogy órákig toltuk volna vele a játékot. Játék, amikre várni érdemes, Star Wars Force Unleashed Nintendo Wii-re és a Mortal Kombat vs DC Universe. Játék, amire a rajongóknak érdemes várni, Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit. Ami hiányzott nekünk, a Diablo 3, a Prince of Persia Prodigy, a Gears of War 2 és a Duke Nukem Forever. Az első kettőt nem is értjük, hogy miért nem voltak kint. Az Epic Games ugye meg se jelent a rendezvényen, mert a Gears of War 2-t élből betiltották Németországban, és Duke Nukem ugye a várakozás új szinonimája, egyetlen emberként képviseltette magát a ha-hó még létezem életérzéssel. Amiben nagyon csalódtunk, hát ez bizony keresni kell, ha az ember kilátogat a Games Convention-re. Ilyennek kell lennie Európa vezető játék kiállításának. És hogy jövőre is megyünk-e?
Na!
Enhanced Edition is like ultimate version of The Witcher, the game which was released nearly a year ago, and Enhanced Edition is going to be released this September, 19th of September, all over the world at the same day practically. So basically Enhanced Edition is like corrected, upgraded and enhanced edition of the role-playing game The Witcher. And what we did with The Witcher, we just listen voices of fans, what should be corrected, what can be done better in our game. And we decided that it's not a good idea just to stop development and just switch to another project. We assigned a pretty small team to just keep development of the product and make this product as good as it can be. So in Enhanced Edition, for example, all the known issues which were like written by fans, by media, were corrected. For example, loading times were cut nearly 80%. There is lots of new animation in the cutscenes, which makes the cutscenes much more realistic. Characters are behaving in a more realistic way. The same thing is with the world. We had some voices that there are too many same models of the different characters in the world, so the world looks a little bit like a world populated by the clones. So we developed differentiation system, which allows the program of The Witcher to create different variation of the same characters. Thanks to that, there's more than 50 new models in the game, which makes the game more unique, the world in the game more unique. We also were working on the stability of the game, especially on Vista, because there were some issues with the Vista system. So right now we have a product which is like, for us, as near perfection as it can be. In addition, we decided that the upgrades of the game, it's one thing, but it will be also nice to extend the content. So we add 2 new adventures. We decided to make them fully voice-overed, and also we decided that the package with the game should be like really rich. So we extended the content also of making of DVD, a video. Right now it's 3 hours of movie materials where developers explaining how the game was created. And also there are 2 music CDs. One is a music CD with the soundtrack. Another CD is with music inspired by The Witcher. And all this big box with all this material and printed stuff, also manual, official guidebook and everything, is in the normal price, like in standard price, regular price. So it's nearly like collector's edition in the like I would say standard price, and which is nice. You can choose independently language for the voiceovers and for the text. So if you want to, I don't know, for example, see how we did Polish version, original version of the game, you can play Polish voiceovers with Hungarian subtitles, for example.
Üdvözletem, uram! Üdvözöllek, ki vagy? Cipőtisztító, tisztára nyalom a cipődet 2 órani!
Most of the feedback we gathered through our official discussion board. We have a pretty big community from all over the world, and what the fans wrote there, that was like kind of a base for us. Also, we're analyzing what media is writing about the game. When they were like making the score of the game, they were telling what they didn't like in the game. So that was also base of what should be improved. Like for example, inventory, because some of the improvements we were like assuming that it might be a problem. So some of them we're feeling even before the release that it would be maybe better to do it different way. But some of them we need to get the comments from fans because we haven't seen that something might be a problem, like with inventory, for example. So inventory is also changed in Enhanced Edition.
There are 2 new adventures in this game. What can you tell us about that?
Those are like side adventures, which telling some of the episodes, which and they are like slightly connected with the game, but it's basically off-spin stories. So one telling the history of the Eskel's scar on the face, and another is showing a little bit of the life of Jaskier, who was. Who get some debts and he needs to pay them off, and we are helping him to pay those debts. So basically there are like small stories, but they are very consistent with the world and with the main story of The Witcher. And what is nice, they show new areas of the game. So, and of course they are fully voice-over. So it's like pretty nice few hours of additional gameplay, not connected with the main storyline. Basically, our idea was that all the people who bought standard edition of The Witcher, they don't need to buy again Enhanced Edition. So all the content which is in Enhanced Edition will be on our website, thewitcher.com, for all the registered users, provided for free to download. All content will be divided into certain packages for download. Of course, it's a pretty big number because all the contents weight 9 gigabytes. But for example, 2 new adventures, new version of Genie Editor, and new version of the game. It's not that much because it's 2 gigabytes. So you can download this. But of course, 2 music CDs will be provided with the MP3 files, so you can download them and burn the CDs. Of course, it's hard for us to provide the physical box and physical printouts, but all these materials, manual, official guide, map, everything will be provided in PDF files. So basically, in digital form, you can get for free everything which will be given to players in the box of Enhanced Edition. Even video DVD with making of materials. You can download whole DVD and burn your own DVD for video player as well.
What about the future?
I can reveal a little bit. Nearest plans are of course this Enhanced Edition, but releasing The Witcher was a very big breakthrough for the company. We're working on The Witcher 7 years, practically 5 years of the main work and 2 years of preparations. We're building the team, and all this took lots of time and effort. And right now, when we were releasing The Witcher, we are much well prepared to develop new projects, new products. So the development team of The Witcher was, when we finished the project, was increased and divided into 3 teams. And right now we are working on 3 projects. Into the Project Red, we're working on 3 projects, 2 bigger projects and 1 smaller project. All of them are unannounced, so I cannot tell you anything about them precisely, but I can tell you only that The Witcher sold so far more than 800,000 units worldwide, and we expect that together with the Enhanced Edition, after first year we will reach 1 million copies sold worldwide. and it will be stupid. It would be stupid for us not to continue this. So you somehow may deduct what is the answer, but I cannot say anything more. And moreover, we work together with Metropolis, with a development team which joined us in February on another unannounced project right now. So there will be more projects from CD Projekt Red coming in the nearest years, and you don't need to wait so long as for the first Witcher, because we know how to make games in a more efficient way and pretty faster. So the releases won't be like the next release from CD Projekt Red won't be in 7 years. I can reveal that it will be rather second half of next year.
Következő pár percben a Mushroom Man című játékról láthatunk egy interjút. Kedves kollégámat fogok megkérdezni erről a játékról, hogy mire lehet számítani, milyen platformokra fog jönni. Tehát így az általános dolgokat megtudhatjátok róla, aztán majd később természetesen adásban is fogjuk tesztelni.
Scientists concluded that the space dust had no effect on terrestrial life. But science was wrong. Born from life-giving space dust, strange visitors from your own backyard. Mushroom Men!
A little history about Mushroom Men is that the two co-founders, Dan and Chris, actually came up with this idea of trying to have a minuscule little player in this huge human-sized world. So, tossing around the ideas to kind of pay homage to a retro game, Super Mario Brothers. They took Toad from Super Mario Brothers, who was a mushroom, and we figured, let's make mushrooms, because we can choose all different kinds of mushrooms and fungi and certain flora and fauna to come to life, along with the insects and animals that are in the game. So we have shiitake mushroom and, boletes and morels, all different kinds within the game. So the basic storyline for Mushroom Men is that this meteorite crashes to Earth, which sprays this green dust that brings to life all these mushrooms and this cacti. So Pax, the hero character for Mushroom Men, he is on a mission to go find one of these meteorite chunks that brought them to life to bring back to his village. So along the way, he encounters the evil mushrooms and the insects and the other animals that try to stop him from going to collect this meteorite.
What could be? Nothing was worse than being nothing. The invisible man. Some things are hard to understand. The invisible man. Nothing's worse than turning into.
We definitely utilized the Wii remote and the nunchuck. So Pax is able to, when he equips a weapon, he just basically swings the remote to start his combat. But then he also has these special powers that he's able to use. So he has telekinesis to where he can pick up objects and slam them against enemies or move them out of the way to get through obstacles. As well as he has a toy sticky hand that he can use as a grappling hook to get to different levels, since this is a platformer, to get all the way through the different environments to explore as much as possible. Pax has these weapons. He actually crafts them himself out of everyday trash that the humans leave on the ground. So, like, for instance, there's this one weapon called the Iron Thumb, which is a DS stylus with a piece of bubble gum and a thimble that goes on your thumb. So he can craft just trash that he sees, and when he makes certain recipes, then he'll get bigger and better weapons along the way. When you're in a certain level, you will have objectives that need to be completed, but you don't have to complete them in a certain order. We let the player play at their own pace. So we really want to, promote exploration throughout the levels. So if you have 5 rabbits to kill in one level, you can kill them in any order that you want, while also going and finding the collectibles that are hidden throughout all these levels. This will be on the Nintendo Wii and the Nintendo DS. And the DS will be released in October this year, and the Wii will be released in November this year.